Hello, in this video I am going to be running Mistral Small, the 24 billion parameter version on my Mac Mini M4 Pro. It's got 24 gig of RAM, it's got a 512 gig SSD. It is for all intents and purposes the current base model for the Mac Mini Pro. It's a very capable device. It runs AI small language models well, and Mistral Small is one I really wanted to give a go to, and that's because if you have a look at the information on Ollama.com about Mistral Small 24 billion parameters, it says that it is suitable for a 32 gig RAM MacBook once quantized. Now this is a quantized model, but this is not a 24 gig RAM MacBook. Instead I've got 12 gig less. So what I wanted to see is whether when I ran the language model, whether it's going to be performant or whether it was going to be like my DeepSeek R170 billion parameter distilled model experience, where the performance just wasn't up to snuff. And what I found with that was you'd set it off with a prompt and it could take hours to come back with a result, which for my purposes is just not usable. So anyway, let's get on with the testing. What I'm first going to do is grab the run command from the Ollama.com Mistral Small webpage. And that's very simple. You just go and click on this, and that just copies it to your computer's clipboard so you can paste it into a terminal window. So what that's then going to go and do is once I press enter, it will go. Ollama will know to go and pull Mistral Small from the Ollama repository of these language models, and then that will take the, I think it's 14.3 gig files down from Ollama, and you can see that happening here. And it's going to take, it suggests an hour and a half. I think it's more like 3 hours because it doesn't sustain the speed of which you're getting initially. It kind of peaks and troughs over the course of a couple of hours. So like I say, I'd set aside 3 hours for this download. Rather than make this video 3 hours long though, I'm going to cut here and come back when the files have been downloaded. So that's nice and easy. So you can see I've got the files downloaded and it's given me a success prompt. It's written the manifest and it's asking me to supply a prompt so I can start chatting with this. And as ever, the first thing I always like to do with a language model is say hello to it. That gets the language model up and running. It also indicates if we're going to have a problem with real sluggishness. Okay, so that all seemed reasonable. So I'm going to exit out of here by typing /by, and then I'm going to run the Ollama command again, but this time with switch verbose. So that's how I get some stats after the prompt has been responded to. And as you can see here, I've got a 1 second response time. It's used to saying hello to me now, so it's quite happy to do that a little bit quicker. One thing I do want to mention before we carry on though, because I'm screen recording using QuickTime, that is using some of the GPU resource. So if you're planning to run this on your Mac Mini M4 Pro, then you'll probably get slightly better performance than I'm getting on here, just because, like I say, the QuickTime's taking some of the GPU power away from the language model. You know, it's the only way I can get to show you this in real time and show you what it's doing. Okay, well, that all out of the way. First thing to do is to give it a prompt. Now I'm not going to give it too hard a time in the first instance. I'm just going to ask it to write 500 words about artificial intelligence. Now it can go and come up with anything. I'm not testing this for quality. I just want to get a feel for how quickly it generates the words in a response. As we can see here, it's pretty good. It's similar performance to the DeepSeek 32 billion parameter model, if not better. It's definitely totally usable. I think, I've had experiences of other language models that take anywhere between 30 and 90 seconds, and in that zone I'd say that's a usable sort of sweet spot for generating 500 words on any topic. So yeah, I'm impressed, especially given this is not really intended to be run on a 24 gig system, so it's got enough headroom to actually get the job done. So there we go. It's taken 52 seconds to produce an output. So I think that's a result. And I think if you want to use Mistral and you're specifically looking to use this 24 billion parameter Mistral Small, then a 24 gig Mac Mini Pro is definitely up to the task. So I'm going to give it a slightly different prompt. I'm going to ask it to recite a poem, or the poem If by Rudyard Kipling. And so we'll get a feel for whether the training data that this language model was built on actually has that in its repository. And right away, I'm not an expert on this poem. I probably will be after I've done this a few times on different models, but that looks like it's doing a really good job of reciting the poem, and it seems to have the most of the information, if not all of the information, there that it'd expect it to. So, and it's knocking it out at double quick speed. So this is a good result for this language model. And at 31 seconds, that's totally usable. So like it says in its information, it's densely packed, and obviously it's got some information it can run locally. So for the next test, I'm going to up the ante a little bit and ask to see if it can provide me with the lyrics for the Beatles song A Hard Day's Night. This is one where language models that don't have internet access struggle, so because they're not necessarily trained on copyrighted information. Okay, yeah, so it's not wasted our time. It's not hallucinated like I've seen on the DeepSeek models, the small DeepSeek models. It's just gone, I'm really sorry, I don't have that information. I can't give you the data that you seek. So instead it suggests looking online for lyrics, and they're easily found on various websites. So I think that's a fair response. I think spending 6 minutes on hallucinations where it can't come up with an answer, that feels like a bit of a waste of time. But 8.1167 seconds on say nope is fine by me. So next up, I'll ask if it can suggest a prompt to help me generate some code examples, so specifically Python. And the reason why I like to do this little test is because what I'm after is it to provide me some guidance around a prompt for use with another language model, and not the code examples. And it appears to be passing this one with flying colours, because it's giving me information about the prompt and some prompt suggestions, not code examples. So it understands the context of this query, and again, I think this is something that's really worthwhile, giving a little bit of a pat on the virtual back to Mistral and this particular language model, because it's done a really good job of understanding what I'm asking for there. I've seen this trip up certainly on smaller language models. They don't necessarily understand the intent of the prompt. This has done a really good job there. So I'm going to give it one final prompt, and that is going to be as a suggestion from one of my DeepSeek videos, is to get the language model to write a short poem, but to have a specific word at the end. What I'm after is a poem about flowers, and then if you can, as a language model, if you could just let me know at the end of each line, finish it with the word roses. the way language models generate their responses, this could be a failure. So we'll give it a go though. Okay, so yeah, it's not understood. It's not taken very long to not understand, but it has failed in that instance. This video was created because of a comment that was made on another one of my videos, and it was a really good idea to run Mistral Small 24 billion parameters on my Mac Mini, so I thought I'd make a video about it. And also these prompts are coming from suggestions from the wider YouTube community. So we do listen, we do hear. If you've got anything that you'd like us to have a look at, then if we can, and if it's achievable, then we certainly will do. And if you're into AI, running AI locally and looking at other language models, then have a look at this video over here.